Yeah, this last weekend, it was another tale of the tape for what our team is kind of about, where we played incredibly tough on Saturday. And we looked down the stretch, and, there's just a couple opportunities that we just didn't convert that give us the opportunity to maybe change the course of the game. I can think of specifically 2 transition opportunities where we ended up with turnovers. And then we step up to the line, 5 free throws in the fourth quarter with opportunities to tie or take the lead, and just didn't convert them. South Dakota is an incredibly tough team, and you can see, again, they made some of those plays where they knock down a big 3 to steal it. They make a great hustle play on the sideline to save a ball, keep their possession. And those are just the plays that we're, one step away from making and being able to pull those out. But again, it's kind of the same story we've been telling all year long.
Yeah, kind of what Paul was talking about earlier is Claire Orth, nice game, especially in the opener. What have you seen out of her here lately?
Claire's one of those players that is so defensively driven for us. And I think Denver kind of got that going for her. We gave her an incredibly tough task of trying to stop Megan Boyd as much as possible, and that kid can really play. That kid's an offensive threat like you don't see much of in this league. And Claire stepped up to the plate big time and really did a good job shutting her down on that second night we played out there. And so then this week again, we really said, Claire, we need big-time defense from you, and she will own that. She's someone that's going to accept that that's what her role is going to be. And Saturday, she had 13 points for us, and so her defense really kind of sparked her offense, and that's an absolute bonus for us. We know Claire can do those kinds of things, but we know, again, her main role for us is so defensive-driven. But it's great when we can get the bonus of the offense from her as well.
Hey, Coach, with Omaha, they probably can share maybe some of the similar tales, is that they've been probably really close in a lot of some of the games this year. A couple plays here or there go differently. Maybe their record's different as well. It's 2 teams that are probably facing the same sort of need, basically. So you must anticipate just a super intense clash here this weekend with the Mavericks.
Yeah, absolutely. Omaha's played 2 of the tightest games with SDSU outside of the USD-SDSU game all year long, and so they absolutely have proven that they can play with the upper echelon of this league. Just haven't quite pulled them out as often, thankfully. So yeah, this weekend is huge, and we're not shying away from talking about it in our locker room. We know that this series probably dictates who's playing in Sioux Falls and who's sitting at home. We have to win 2 if we want to guarantee ourselves a spot in Sioux Falls. And if they win 2, we're done. So in a split, we need help. We understand that. We've talked about that. We're not going to shy away from that fact. So, yeah, this is an incredibly important weekend because it is, like you said, 2 teams that have been close in a lot of battles, but also 2 teams that, if we want to extend our seasons, need these games.